6, 5, 4. We've got ignition. 3. We've got smoke. 2, 1. We've got RIP takeoff. We're going to put some self-love vision in. And we're going to make sure that we've got our mouthpiece. And we're once again going to say defense line, defense. Free Chief. Welcome to another edition of Mouthpiece Included out there. This is a podcast where we talk politics, and sports and politics and everything in between. If that's not your bag, when you watch sports, you don't want to think about, the nation, the movement, the people, the ancestors. You don't want to talk about things that affect melanated Americans and indigenous people all over this great planet that we call Earth. You don't want to mix up with your sports. See the goddamn door. It's Easter. It's Feaster. Happy Egg Day, everybody. Let's see the door and don't let the door hit you on your way out. And share a link to everybody who you know will like it. Because we're talking politics, damn it. And this is one of your hosts, RNA9 Millie. I'm joined by, of course, the resident co-host, Big Ace, and any urban silverback or silverbackette. We want our silverback, damn it. You understand? You understand we want our silverback? You understand? All right, we want our silverback. So any silverback or silverbackette, we still got the gold names to pull up. The link is pinned in the chat. May not be pinned, but it's in the chat. I'll pin it shortly. Click the link. You know what I mean? Pull up. You having a little Easter egg hunt? Having a little pagan fantasy? Man, those eggs are white. Why don't they paint their eggs black? But you didn't even paint any little black eggs. Your little black kids be running around looking for little black eggs. You didn't. Black eggs are dirty in your mind, aren't they? What's that represent? Clean white eggs, dirty black eggs, Pookie and Ray Ray. You found a little pretty white eggs. You know what I mean? Subliminal. In today's episode, we're going to unravel the intriguing story behind two baseball legends. And the Dodgers were playing yesterday. I met two fans here from Japan just to watch Shohtani. I wonder if they were bookmakers. I couldn't help but think, are they gambling? Are these guys on the take? There's a language barrier. Couldn't hardly understand things coming out of their mouth. You know what I mean? Sayonara, Uchinawa, Konnichiwa. But they were cool. But yeah, so we're going to talk about two baseball legends. One in the making, in Shohei Ohtani. Then, of course, Pistol Pete Rose. Wow, Ohtani continues to dazzle on the field. His recent gambling scandal is raising eyebrows. But why hasn't he faced the same lifetime ban as Pete Rose? Why hasn't he faced the same scrutiny if he was some sort of Pookie or Ray Ray? You sat there and tell me if Ray Ray was some sort of black player, he said, my homeboy. That's my homeboy did that with my account. That was Derrick Rose and it was Reggie Rose. Fuck out of here. He'd be on the apology tour. He'd be doing, we're going to save that. Yeah, we're going to save it. That's what we're talking about. Join us as we dissect the rules, controversies, and the impact on the game out there. Is Ohtani's case different, or are there deeper layers to explore out there? Stay tuned in to Mouthpiece Included for this engaging discussion. We're going to go beyond the box score out there, beyond analytics. We will also discuss the latest news and updates in this week's world of sports and politics. Disclaimer. Get our disclaimer out there. Jim, stop the music for the disclaimer. The views expressed in today's podcast are those of the host and guest and not necessarily reflective of Major League Baseball's official stance, or TATN. Yeah, official. All right, so stand down, stand back, stand by, or pull up. But if you do pull up, don't forget to click that damn link and pull up if you got to. Don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Pretty cheap a line that way, damn it, I said it. You know what I mean? You stole the lane, you got everybody on the reservation. All right. Let's get Big Perk. Big Ace. Can't call him Big Percocet because, the kids will take that the wrong way and they'll think this guy's, doing the Perkies. But the reason we call him Big Perky is because he's got some incredulous takes. You know what I mean? Now, you look up Bears fan, they got a picture of this guy right there. You know what I mean? But Quartz is having a fantasy. You pick up the Quartz, he was on here last week. He somehow thinks he's America's greatest Bears fan and he hates everything the Bears has ever done.
Everything. And it's got a Packers pennant in this damn basement, you son of a biscuit.
I heard he got SA'd. He got Sandusky'd at Packer Stadium when he was a boy.
So that aligned his allegiance.
What's the Packer that allegedly slammed Jim McMahon?
Oh, Charles Martin.
Yeah, Coach saw him down there in that lane in the locker room and was having one of them Coca-Cola commercial fantasies. Yeah, it was a Coke bottle and he rammed it up his bum. But go ahead, give us some hubbub. I'm sharing the link here. Can we say that?
That's quite traumatizing. Yeah.
I don't know if we can say that.
Well, you'll find out. What up, TATN? Mouthpiece Included land. Hey, shout out to Ma Dukes. Celebrated her 3/4 of a century yesterday here in the shop. Yeah, my sister flew in from Maryland. We had a good time at the hibachi.
Wow.
Happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Yeah. It was a good time, man. I stayed up with I kept my mom up to 3 a.m. with my aunts, just, talking about the history. Reminiscing about the history of the family, man.
Oh, that's nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. You got to get all those stories. Download that data and that information so that you can pass it along to the young ones when they're not staring at their phones.
You got to ask those questions. Like, why is no music on? There's no television on? Why are you just sitting around the table talking? Yeah, because we're not going to be here forever. And I got to tell you stories.
We're downloading.
Yeah.
We're exchanging information, kid.
What? Information is right
Without
here.
the phone? Without the phone? Like, how you doing it? What y'all uploading?
Right, there's a clown right here on the internet, showing his armor, trying to expose gold diggers, it's all kind of crap that I'm watching. I don't need to sit around the table to do that. I don't. We make up our own content here, our own lives here at TATN.
That's right. TATN.
That's what you get. Kids need to realize. We are Black history.
And let's go ahead and big ups to the sponsors. They had fallen off a little bit. We got to do this right quick, and then we'll get to the content, guys, because we got to pay the bills here.
Weekends in the morning with Weenie in the butt.
WQHG 97.1.
97.1.
97.1. In the morning, cool weekends.
FM.
Weenie. And the Magnetic Monkey 97.1.
Cool weekends in the morning. All weekend long.
Weenie and the Butt.
In the morning. On the radio.
FM. Dickie the Punchline Donkey on Cool 97.1. On the radio.
In the morning. FM. Cool. WQHG.
Cool weekends.
In the morning. On 97.1.
97.1.
Weenie in the butt.
97.1.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon. Oh my God.
WQHG. Turn it on and rip the knob off.
You're listening to the radio.
Weenie in the butt.
All right. Big ups to the sponsors. I mean, huh? What's back there, fella?
Hey, we appreciate the sponsors and all they do for TATN and the Mouthpiece Included podcast here. Like, share,
I wonder
subscribe.
if we can get Winnie and the Butt on the show, fella, and then maybe we can get that guy to come on and ask about the Disney characters again too.
Looney Tunes.
You know what? We're gonna get Looney Tunes. We're gonna make a short, a clip, and we're gonna have Looney Tunes on, TATN feature.
Why not? Why not? He just was on the wrong day. We were talking sports, and he wanted to get over into his. Well, we could have jumped off into Space Jam on him, and yeah. So maybe we'll make that Space Jam 1 and 2 part of the content when we had Looney Tunes back on.
Yeah, he had the gonads. Looney Tunes had the gonads to pull up.
He did pull up. And shout out to Looney Tunes. Hope you're still watching. I know we're not talking about Looney Tunes, but you had to go nasty to pull up. One day we'll have you back on, and we'll go into a Space Jam 1, 2, and possibly 3. Who's going to be the next superstar to play in Space Jam 3?
We had a cartoon on the like this picture behind me on the towel, so that's what pulled him in here.
I got you.
He was grown. He probably had the mental development, maybe like 7, 8 years old. And big ups, you know what I mean? He had the balls to pull up. And he sat there and he was in the chat asking about Looney Tunes characters. We're like, hey, we're talking politics here, buddy. And he pulled up. He pulled up, didn't he? And I'm asking you about your Looney. Man, I thought he was a gangster. Tell me about your Looney Tunes. He could have been in the bathroom for all we know. You know what I mean?
You never know.
Tell me about your favorite Looney Tune character or die. It was, you know what I mean? Like, wow, this guy. Big ups.
Big ups to Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes. All right. Why pitcher Shohei Ohtani is not banned from MLB, such as players like Pete Rose. Pull up. The link is pinned in the chat. And there's a rapper, Chris Wu. He went out there to China. He's some sort of Mandarin. He's in a Chinese jail now. He didn't go out there like the ball boy. He was an insignificant player, and he made big international scandal. No, he went over there and allegedly forcibly ard multiple women, and he's in a Chinese prison, and they're going to castrate him and keep him in prison.
Yeah, we'll never see him again.
Yeah, in China, some Chinese told me they're going to castrate him and keep him in prison because the government wants to make an example. They want to make a sample out of him.
Now, was he born American or
born in Canada? Went over there shaking his ass and allegedly, and having the groupies, and he did some American Canada type on the road in allegedly. I haven't researched it. I'm actually going to look. I'm gonna have GTP give me some information when I'm on the back channels, and you're giving us hubbub, and we'll get there. Yeah.
Wow.
But nobody's talking about it. That's all I'm saying. If he was some sort of colored.
Melanated, he'd been it'd splash his colored picture all over the internet and all over the television screen, let you know that he's a friend of R. Kelly.
Oh, they'd have showed his chemically disfigured penis. You know what I mean? They ran images of that all over and then interviewed him.
They were
talked to him. How'd it feel when they disfigured your penis? And what I mean? How do you feel now?
This is how your penis looks now. This is a dramatization of your penis. Is this what it looks like now?
And the brother gonna do it because they're gonna offer him a check. He needs the money. You know what I mean? Send some money back home. I'm in a Chinese prison, and all they're giving me is noodles and shit.
I'm never getting out. No, they give him rice too.
Yeah, plenty of rice. Big up to the Chinese. I tell you what, I'm never going out there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't even make love to my wife in China. You know what I mean? No problem.
Somebody might be filming it and put out a damn pornographic video. And then
they're trying to disfigure motherfuckers in China and keep you there. Both? You know what I mean? You mean tell me I got to be here for 25 years and disfigurement?
Yeah. I'm not looking to go too many places outside of the U.S. I mean, maybe I hit the Caribbean and some of the nearby islands. Somebody, some.
China, man. But I have, on my list, like pissing on the. I couldn't do it though. I tried to piss on the Alamo when I was in San Antonio. They had the cameras and undercover. Yeah, I think guys pissed on it before. Yeah, I want to piss
everywhere.
I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I want to piss on it. But what were we just talking about? Because I was going somewhere with this. The Alamo.
The guy in China got
Oh yeah. So another
figured.
place I wanted to urinate on is the Great Wall of China. Now that would be an accomplishment. Have your little GoPro on.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I
won't have enough
mean?
cameras to catch you out there.
Oh shit, they boy, yeah, we're gonna disfigure him. You pissing on the Great Wall, huh? You get
You-
disfigured
you-
30 years.
I
Damn,
don't
I was
give
drunk.
I don't give a damn who you call. I'm calling Obama. Yeah, we know he
Yeah, Obama's not well, big ups Obama. We're not gonna
does.
trash him.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll trash the trash in the meantime. All
yeah,
right. You got any baseball banter? Oh, they started playing, man. 0-2. They look.
yeah. 0-2. Yeah.
What is that? A Seattle Mariners hat? What the fuck is that on your head? Looks like the
SOX.
Mariners. Nothing's. That's an old school though. Throwback, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throwback. Yeah.
Not in my
SOX.
lifetime. I don't remember ever seeing them.
Yeah, well, you were going over there on the north side.
Yeah, they never wore those hats. I would have seen cats on the south side with the hats all cocked to the left and broke off to the right.
Well,
That's
they
some
wanted
sort of shilly-wacky Negro League, racist McGillicuddy League.
they were wearing the Hitman hats back during your era
Yeah.
with the yeah. Like,
Yeah. Stars
So,
with the remember the Pittsburgh Pirate hats with the stars of stars?
oh yeah, the
All the
5
folks
stars.
used to like to wear that. Then they got the blue ones, boy. I was like,
Yeah.
look at him. Look at this little folks. Got his head to the right with this little curl, little stars on his head. And then you had 6 point. Yeah, look at the folks. Big up to the folks and all the GDs and BDs. But go ahead, fella. You
That's
what's up?
Coach used to wear their own Jerry curl.
You know he did.
To the private league.
Yeah. Looking like folks, but yet he's going to the private league. You know what I mean? Looking like dirty folks, but he had money. And we're not saying all folks are dirty. Don't want nobody to misunderstand that.
But he was one.
And big ups to dirty folks, because
Yeah, it takes it takes a nation of millions to hold
a village.
No, that's village stuff. But yeah, I'm sure he was wearing his hat and his curl and his bucks all the way to school. So shout out to Quartz. Happy
wifey from the 100, man, it took me 7 years ago to stop bringing bucks home. I'm never gonna wear those.
But they're nice shoes. They're part of Chicago's history.
Yeah, they look good. My uncles and but not my uncles. You know what I mean? The big ups to everybody who wear bucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She
walk around.
She just had to get the message.
Yeah, bucks. I never understood them. They're like velvety, and then there's salt on the ground. I just never understood the concept of the city like Chicago. Like, I'm telling you, somebody was in Jewtown, bro.
That's velvet, maybe.
Yeah, one of them Jews had an extra shipment of them, Ace, and it just, you know what I mean?
Something for the cheap.
The
coons are like.
Yeah, the coons are like them. Well, yeah, bucks.
I digress.
Yeah,
we talking about the White Sox. Oh yeah, they started
baseball.
Too. They threw a guy out there for his first major league start on opening day, and they only lost 1-0. I was surprised. And then they
how did he do?
He did. It was a pitcher's duel.
How many innings did he go? Because I know they'll pitch 3 innings each because it's a new era where everybody gets trophies.
Yeah, I didn't look at the highlights of that crap.
You don't know how many innings he went?
Who cares? They lost. He still got 160 damn games to go. Three innings, 20 innings, 7 innings, 4 innings. They lost a damn game. Hopefully he can come out with another performance like that, and they'll give him some run support.
And he's a young kid. He's young. How old is this pitcher?
I don't think he's young. Now I got to look him up because I really didn't care.
He's not young. There's no future in that.
I mean, what's the overrun? I don't think they're gonna lose 100 games, but
and Ace, I tell these Dodgers fans out here, I'm a Cubs fan. What do you think about Bellinger? Like, you know what I mean? You motherfuckers have you think that my Cubdom? I guess they're just making conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nothing else to say.
Yeah, I guess not.
Oh, he is young, Garrett Crockett. He's 24.
Crockett, he's some sort of color.
No.
No?
No.
I was told that every Crockett in the world my family's related to, all the way back to Davy Crockett, who was melanated, and the history's been changed on it. That being said, 24, huh? Yeah, see, now that should give you some hope out there, fella.
Crockett was a surprise announcement as the team's opening day started the first time since 1901. A Sox pitcher will make his first MLB start on opening day.
1901.
Yeah, man.
Look at it. That hat, they probably wore that hat back in 1901 when they were the Black Sox.
Yeah, when they were cheating. You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
You ain't trying. I keep telling the kids.
They weren't cheating, they were gambling, damn it.
Yeah.
Back to our
topic.
Our topic of today, yeah.
Now the Cubs, they started 0-2. Well, who cares? Let's get past baseball. We don't care.
Yeah. I mean, I care, but there's not a lot of hope for the baseball season this year in Chicago, so there's no reason to really care. So
unless there's major news like our topic here, fella, and there's a playoffs, or you're talking Jackie Robinson baseball, or you're talking Jackie Robinson. This baseball segment may, we may just not do it anymore.
Deuce opened up this Friday night. We're out there playing in 45, 50-degree temperatures on a Friday night in this damn tournament. And he only pitched two innings.
Deuce.
He only pitched 2 innings. He had 6 strikeouts. Hit a bomb to left field all the way to the fence. But we won that game 5-2. So
nice.
We took him out after 2 because they wanted to save him just in case we made it to the ship.
How many ribbies or runs did he score?
He had 1 RBI and he scored 1 run.
All right. Yeah, that's great baseball.
Yeah, it was a good game. And
where is he playing in the field?
He's third base, pitching, and sometimes first.
Oh, hot corner.
Hot corner, yeah. It's got to do some more work in.
Unless you got some sort of all-star over there in the hot corner, and then you would move him over to first. So leather all-star.
No, he's the all-star at third, but on the first base is it's a different situation. You won't get much time over there because of politics.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine. It works out for the team, and he needs some work at third anyway.
Yeah.
So it's all good.
Now, Mark B says, Crazy Pete, I think he's referring to Pistol Pete, is loving this. The Ohtani scandal.
Oh yeah, Petey Hustle.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right, NBA. I don't know. It's getting close to the playoffs, bro. It looks like these teams are starting to round into shape. The Knicks, I predicted the Knicks would get to the Final Four. You know what I mean? They're getting healthy. Yeah,
I'm not watching this crap. I'll watch it when the playoffs.
I don't think anybody cares.
Yeah, I'm watching women's college basketball more.
I don't think anybody cares about the NBA because they don't care. Do they care? Do the players care?
I don't know, man. I went to when I was in Minnesota last week. I went to the Warriors.
Now, did you see what I was talking about? How nobody plays defense?
Yeah, nobody plays defense, and the fans, the Timberwolves in first damn place. The fans didn't care at all. None
of the fans are basketball fans. They're just there because it's something to do.
Yeah, and I think they were just there because Steph was there, and then they come out. They come out after the game saying he only played 30 minutes because we don't want to wear him down. He was the only one scoring on the damn team.
Wait, they only played him 30 minutes and they lost?
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, see, that, you know what I mean? That don't make sense.
It was the third quarter out. They took him out. Time kept ticking. Fourth quarter came, ticking. Where the hell is Steph Curry at?
He's high yellow.
He's sitting on the bench resting him, and then the Kerr comes out. We can't put everything on Steph's shoulders. But
Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they're both high yellow.
Oh, Klay Thompson was absolute trash. I mean, he's actually stealing.
Well, like I said, that Klay Thompson, to pick him up for the Bulls is right up their alley, fella. The Bulls will make a move just and give him more money and extend him 5 years.
Trade him.
And then wonder why we're flirting with the 9th seed 4 years from now. That's just what the Bulls do.
Man, he's done.
I think Reinsdorf figured out the sweet spot. You know, when you're down there at a school of higher learning like U of I, you figure out how to ride that curve. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter for certain classes.
Yeah,
Engineering 450. What am I doing? Wait a minute. What am I doing here? And you're sitting in there. It doesn't matter how hard I study. You know what I mean? You know, you figure out, I'm not going to put any emphasis in this and ride this whole thing. You ride it. You can usually ride or see kids, but now sometimes it don't work. Sometimes, you know, don't work. And then you got to get in there. And this is high level stuff you wouldn't know if your parents didn't go to school.
Yeah.
Then you can go in there and talk to the dean and everybody and have to get close to final time and tell them what, Ace?
Yeah, I'm dropping this shit.
Yeah, I got to drop this class. I don't know what the hell's going on. And then I had some tragedy at home and violence and stuff. And I got an uncle. He's sticking his thumb up my bum. You want counseling? No, I just want him to stop sticking the thumb up my bum, and I want to drop the class.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
We'll drop that for you.
Yeah, we'll drop that for you.
Come on back.
That's right. And for the record, my uncle wasn't, doing that. Big ups to all my uncles. Yeah, I don't want anybody to be like, oh my God, no wonder he's fighting so much. And I had nothing.
Yeah, that's some clarity in that situation when you put a statement out there.
Yeah, we got to get clarification, right? Yeah, because
Yeah, but the main point of that was what to do at the university level when they're.
That's right. You can ride a curve if you're at a good school because nobody knows what the hell's going on. It's what you realize.
Knows, it's just the professor, the TA,
and about 5% of the kids who knew it before they got there.
Just geniuses already. So make friends with that kid, and
I can't even understand what this Chinese professor is saying.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I already know what he's talking about. So here's the answer, and I can show you how to get to it.
That's how you do it.
I'm never going to use this shit again.
And then you go to the junior colleges for as many classes as possible. It's going to save you some money on your student loans. It's going to save your parents some money. As long as they accept those credits. And you max those out now. You don't bullshit those and you take those A's.
You get those sweet junior college A's. Those professors are there to help you and make sure you get A's.
Yeah, that's right.
Keep that money rolling into the junior college. And,
that's right.
You transfer right on over to that Ford University and graduate.
That's right.
And you'd be a proud alumni of whatever school you choose.
If you got accepted at a school like this, and then you go to the JUCO, you can roll out of bed and get an A.
Yeah.
Whatever class, I guarantee you, whatever class they're teaching, you'll roll out of bed and get an A because you're sitting there next to,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but Popeyes.
Is it the math rule? Get your ass out of here, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. I know. I know. This is some sort of, program. You know what I mean? They're trying to keep you out of, but,
Yeah. Shout out to the junior college students of the world. Yeah.
Let's get the trade schools back open.
Let's get them open. Yeah. Well, a lot of years they were shutting us out of the trades because they had the nephews and cousins and little brothers, and they really didn't know shit. All they had to do was show up at these apprenticeship programs. Next thing you know, they're making $150,000.
Getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Buying them a 2-flat over there in the community where they grew up in, the neighborhoods was thriving.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, they started, hiring all the migrants.
Yeah.
And giving the trades to the poor whites.
They were sending us to college, getting all these student loans, and they're making and starting their own businesses and retiring at 40.
But say what you want about Tricky Daly and the honorable late Harold Washington. They took care of the people, the coloreds.
Yeah.
Say what you want. Daly might not have liked us,
but he knew the
he wanted the votes and he earned the votes. Right.
He knew the roadmap his father put together.
Right.
Yeah.
He wanted to win, and what I'm saying is he gave up something for his votes. It was a machine. It was a machine, bro.
Yes. They don't understand it now. That's why we have a new mayor every 4 years now. They want to
mayors who ain't even from the city. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Chief from Cleveland, and I don't care if the Bears go to Arlington Heights, and I got the biggest D in the city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was bye. Now we gotta
send her to the penal colony in China and see if they castrate her. Big ups to her. No, ups, whatever.
Light blunt. Yeah, he's gone. And the the jury's out on my brother Johnson, but he's trying. He's doing his thing. I mean, they're gonna down any sort of color that's going to be in that office, but they push that narrative onto black folks, and they're like, yeah, I don't like him either. Why don't you like him? It's been it ain't
Oh
been a
yeah,
year.
black folks. Yeah, we love to not like each other.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We love that.
He's trying to put a bill through to try and get taxes from the rich to pay for homes for the homeless, and none of you voted for it. None of you went to vote.
I mean, he just got in office, and the stuff they be blaming him for, like crime in the city. Crime in the city. I'd be like, oh yeah, Chicago's crime rate was 0 before he got in office. You know what I mean? The stuff they be blaming him for, bro.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Shout out to the mayor.
Mayor BJ.
Yeah. He pops out to events to talk to the kids, baseball tournaments for the city and football games. He's trying.
He's from the city. My only concern is he's from the west side of the city. Well, and he likes to talk about that.
Well, it is.
Was he from Milwaukee? He's some sort of, you know what I mean? Yeah, look up to the west side. Don't get me wrong, but go ahead.
Probably from the northwest side. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He's sitting there eating Uncle Remus in the in the city hall. Nobody's got time for that.
I don't think he's from Madison and not Pulaski.
I don't know. He talks about the west side. I'm from the west side. It's been making me want to research and do some due diligence.
Well, he needs to ratchet that down and be a mayor of the city.
Is he married out there?
Yeah, he's married with the kids. Yeah,
some sort of color.
Yeah.
I ain't got no problem with the brother. And he's keeping the Bears here.
Damn it, the Friends of the Park. Yeah. They said Kevin Warren had a meeting with the Friends of the Park before he came out there and told them, hey, we want that lakefront property. We want to stay on the lakefront.
Yeah, first of all, it's a Jedi mind trick that this whole Friends of the Park shit, because somebody's gonna write them a check. I'm not gonna get any of it. So what I'm saying is, Friends of the Park, your ass. The friends of the Park are the people. It's all of you guys. You know what I mean? So what they should do is just have it go to a vote. And I'm not talking about just jackasses. I'm talking about taxpaying. You can conform that you live. Voter registration. Just go off that and let motherfuckers vote on it, bro.
Yeah, I mean Arlington Heights. Yeah, we got plenty of land we can. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened to the land that they set aside for the Olympics.
Over there on the southeast side.
Yeah. Well, what hospital I was born in? I forget the name of it.
Look at this guy.
They changed the name on the birth certificate.
Well, you don't want to say it anyway because somebody will steal your identity. So
yeah. But they set aside all that land. Daly did. Now all of a sudden we don't have any land to build a stadium. Come on, man. Let's get it done.
You know what I mean? If Daly's son could destroy Meigsville in the cover of night, just destroy a whole airport, you know what I mean? Then we should be able to put some, a stadium up there.
Easily.
Multiple use stadium.
Well, Chicago, it's all politics and
you got to grease the right palms. You got to pay.
Yeah, you got to pay. They'll pay.
You pay, you get it done. You don't pay. I mean, we didn't get Chicago. Don't have time for that shit. It's cold. It's windy. You know what I mean?
Al Capone's junior. He'll get it together.
If you think the Capone family still doesn't have power in the city of Chicago, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, big ups to the Capones out there.
Yeah. Whatever derivative of the name that they use
right now. Yeah, because they all disappeared, right? You know what I mean? You should be in school, like, little Anthony Capone at the private league. You know what I mean? He should have been lined up right next to Court.
Yeah,
Anthony Capone, man. Anthony Capone. Al Capone grandson. He
was patting me on my bum for the side account so I can know when to hike the ball.
Every time I came in the shower, he was right there. Every time he'd show up. Every time. Yeah, Anthony Capone. You're Al Bundy out there. Yeah. Every time Al Bundy, it appeared he was talking about major high school football, though. It appeared Al Bundy was, like, big in the state of Illinois, like, not at some small private, school for the bum.
He was at Polk High. He was a 6'8", man. He was running around out there with the studs.
Yeah, he wasn't out there at the school for the bums. Yeah.
Private school for the blind. No, he went to Polk High.
Now,
Shut up.
yeah, shut up. One thing I did want to mention changing gears here a little bit. Ryan Poles, he's yapping in the media. I said it last year, Ace, and it's really becoming annoying. I don't see any other general manager. I don't care if they have the first overall pick. He's not the
Yeah,
first jackass to ever have the first overall pick.
yeah.
Going around, sitting on podcasts, going on ESPN, and blah 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 blah, and we're smart. And we go around, we look at all the players, and what I'm going to find out, and I'm going to find out what his teammates thought. What the fuck do you think a guy's teammates are going to say when you're
Right.
talking to them? You know what I'm trying to say,
Yeah,
bro?
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, I really don't understand. Well, I know what it is. I mean, it's the modern
Uh,
TV information
influence.
right
You got to
now.
be able to.
Yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
but
But he's the only one doing it. But he's the
yeah,
youngest too. He is the youngest.
but I mean, he's got to appease the meathead Bears fans and the Bears fans that he pissed off by trading away this opportunity. You telling me that you can't. There's no way you can trade the number one pick away 2 years in a row. Why the hell not? And even if you did, you still needed a quarterback. So you need a number one quarterback. And you telling me it's going to be this Mark Ribbon kid or Tyson Bagent is going to be your number one heading into the season? It may. If you're trying to be safe, the safe bet would have been to trade the pick for the haul, give Justin the last year on his damn contract, even if you wanted to, in the middle of the year, pick up the fifth year option. You still had that choice and opportunity, and you could have loaded up the Bears for the next 3-4 years, like I've been saying, and
And something
draft
I
picks.
was against, I wasn't really with, but if Caleb is means
Your
that
guy.
much to you, and you're
Yeah,
seeing Patty Mahomes in him, because he scouted Pat Mahomes. If you're saying that and that means
yeah,
that much to you, and Patty Mahomes didn't even start his first freaking season,
right.
right? Then you should have kept Justin to have that veteran presence in the locker room for this kid when he comes showing up. And Jessica say, hey, look, man, that
Yeah,
halter top thing ain't gonna go over in these locker rooms.
yeah,
I had to stop wearing my little shimmery
yeah.
rayon shirts in the
At,
city.
at the one game. Now you come here with a halter top and painted nails and a pink damn phone case. It's just Chicago. But
Well, all right.
I
Now
digress.
listen. Now
I
you
have
mentioned
nothing against the painted nails and the
no,
pink
no, no. Full
phone case.
disclosure.
I'm just talking about the locker room.
Yeah, I know, but full disclosure.
All right.
The phone case, right? You
Yeah.
guys can't see this. You can't see the color. It's not, I wouldn't call it pinkish, but it is a pinkish hue. Reason being, full disclosure, you know, had some corn take place with the other phone, had to replace the phone immediately. Didn't want to walk out of the store like a coon,
Right.
with no insurance and no
Hey,
phone
bases
thing.
dropping. Yeah.
Driving my screen shattered.
Yeah.
My screen, you're walking around the rest of your life for the next 4 years with a shattered screen looking like Ray Ray. You know what I mean?
And all you have
Looking
to do
like
was buy any case. Nobody cares.
uh-huh.
Look at yeah.
Yeah. Where you going? I'm going to the beauty supply store with my shattered phone. They always on their way to beauty supply store and shit.
Yeah, they said they can fix it.
To buy some hair. Why don't you buy a replacement for that screen and get yourself a phone case and
Right.
nap your hair up and wear it natural for a couple weeks? You know what I mean? You don't have to go to the club this week. I'm just saying, any young woman out there that's listening to me that cares.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you got a shattered screen out there and you're sitting there waiting for somebody to buy you a drink, they're automatically going to think you don't pay your taxes and you don't have auto insurance.
Right.
You don't even pay your phone bill, and it's going to be a problem.
What you probably don't might be government.
Yeah, government. Yeah, and big ups to the government phones. I mean, the polls is yapping, bro. All right, but I hear you. I don't want to be against them, but I tell you what, he left a real sour taste in my mouth, and all these Kumbaya fans saying, yeah, it's time to come back together and blah, blah, blah. Fine. I'm with you and most of the fan base. I mean, this isn't sour grapes. I'm a Bears fan first and foremost and always, and I did tell y'all I wouldn't. There's worse things than ending up with Caleb because I fell in love with Caleb, the football player, as well when I watched him play. I also fell in love with Justin. So my point is, overall though, bro, man, if 10 games, man.
Yeah.
And what does that say? Let's say they don't win, like you said, the safest thing. Let's say they don't win 10 games, bro, and they mess around, win 8. Now you're firing Eberflus.
Yeah.
Now you got a quarterback who's going to be coming in with a new offensive coordinator. But maybe they'll hopefully they'll promote the offensive coordinator if they fire Flus.
I think that might have been the move that they were trying to secure.
Yeah, I hope they do that. But Poles will be gone, and then the new GM will come in and say, "What? I don't want either one of these." Right?
Guys, both of these sons of
and the guy with the halter top over there, I don't know about him either.
Yeah,
it's a perpetual cycle.
Yeah. So I mean,
it's a perpetual cycle.
It is, and there's nothing actually that we can do about it but talk about it. But I like Caleb too. I mean, it was our idea at the beginning of the season to come out to see who was tanking.
Yeah.
For the rights to get Caleb.
And Cap TV did some powerful videos. Big ups Cap TV. With Caleb's highlights.
Yeah. So it's not that we dislike the kid. We just if you're gonna set up for him to succeed, take it all away and make sure you got somebody that can help teach him the game, teach him how to be an NFL quarterback while he's holding the clipboard and working on this new offense we got. And that would have been Justin. And if he don't have the balls or y'all talk about the cojones and his love for football to understand that, hey, he's got to come in here and beat out the damn starting quarterback, then, he wasn't going to be the guy anyway.
Well, my assessment of Caleb, he's a less physically imposing player as Justin. They both have the same passion for the game and a desire to win. Yeah. They both have the same things they need to work on. Remember I pointed that out about Justin. The reason he's getting those interceptions is because he's used to winning. And so if it's the fourth quarter and it's 4th and 17, he's trying to win. He's not sitting there like Russell Wilson and other guys. I'm just going to pad my stats because my agent told me, you know what I mean? Because that's what they do in the NBA, and that's why we don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, Justin's going for it. And he didn't have the guys to pull him out of it. He had, once they realized that the only receiver we had that could catch the ball was DJ Moore, that's an easy double, triple team. And we can do it, whatever. These other guys aren't going to catch the ball.
Right. And now they can clearly talk about what you and I said 2 years ago when we were watching playoff caliber teams. Mm-hmm. I remember texting you saying, man, look at the talent. They had running backs who were making people miss. You know what I mean? I was like, I was like, man, like we've been so used to not having talent.
Yeah.
And now all these prognosticators, the same way it was, were saying, well, Justin didn't win. He didn't win. They're talking about, well, Caleb's coming into a perfect situation. Right. Well, how come Justin couldn't get a perfect situation for once in his damn lifetime?
Just at least one season. Because he's a bear.
But Caleb, he's a little slower than Justin. I'll say that. Like I said, less physically imposing. They both have the same drive, ambition, and work ethic. And I mean, you talk about now. Sometimes he holds that ball, and so does Justin because they're waiting for plays to break open.
Right.
Yeah. Now he's got a lot more wiggle. He likes to pump fake, and he's more accurate. But again, I still wanted to see Justin in a good situation, give him a chance, and watch him average 80 yards rushing and 240 yards passing. Easy.
Right. Throw those guys open. And it's going to be 2 or 3 plays a game where all these stars, these studs he got are going to be covered. And there's not going to be anybody that can stop him from running the ball at least 20 or 30 yards.
Because you won't be able to use those spies because you got to stick some of these studs out, double cover some of these studs out here.
Right, you got to stick that running back running out of the backfield, or you got the
Mm-hmm.
2 tight ends running around out there. So that linebacker, the other linebacker's got to cover this guy, or the safety's got to cover the other tight end, and you got DJ Moore and damn
And
Keenan
the
Allen.
yak. You remember how happy you meatheads was seeing DJ Moore get all that yak? I forgot what yak looked like. It's been so
Yeah,
long since we had some motherfucker. Montgomery got you yak. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
yeah.
Montgomery got you yak. He led the league. But I'm saying, bro, as far as one of those other players, like, so Swift gonna be getting you some yak. You know, we got that receiver that's headed to the Hall of Fame. This guy's a Hall of
Keenan
Famer,
Allen.
bro.
Yeah, he led the league in yak last year.
He's been
I
to
think.
he's all pro. I'm not talking about we don't talk about the Pro Bowl, but all pro. He's been all pro
Yeah,
like 4 or 5 times, bro. This dude's Hall of Fame first ballot.
yeah. They're talking about re-signing him and get the next contract done so he ends his career as a Bear. But they're always talking. So we'll see what happens when it happens. Yeah,
Ryan Poles, just because they call you and ask you to come on, just take a big cup and shut the fuck up. You think
yeah,
you're smarter than everybody, and you're gonna go talk and yap, and that's helping you negotiate and all that. It ain't.
nah,
That's why you ended up with a 6th-round pick. You should have
yeah,
just shut up.
yeah. It's none of your
They would have
business.
called you. Yeah. If you wanna move off somebody, praise them. Yeah, and I don't know why these jackasses don't know it.
Yeah,
Praise them.
yeah. There's absolutely no way we want to trade Justin.
Yeah.
Don't let the damn media and the fans and the
Yeah.
internet and all this crap determine what the hell you're gonna do with your draft capital and your quarterback.
Man.
Right. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way they can coexist in the locker room. Why the hell not? He's a damn rookie. Go pick
But
up the
like
bags.
every option is on the table except for trading Justin Fields. That would have been my position. Unless somebody, you know what I'm saying? That would have been my
Right.
position. They can call me after that, because that's their job.
Yeah. You talked about it last year, and this year it was even more important. If that's what you knew what you were going to do, but to come out and say, as of right now, Justin is our quarterback, and that's all that you need to know.
That's it. But we don't want to keep Justin in the grave, so we're desperate to
We're gonna do right.
to make this decision as fast as possible.
Yeah,
we're losing all our negotiation thing right now with this dumbass press conference that didn't have to happen.
Yeah, we're gonna do right by him. If he does happen to go, like, man, they're either waiting for you to cut this guy or give him away for nothing. And
No, if that's the way you feel, you had those conversations after you move them. Like, I've never seen a GM talk so fucking much, bro.
Yeah,
even our coaches. Remember, they used to be talking in the press. I used to be like, "Look at these motherfuckers giving up X's and O's and shit."
Yeah.
But next week we're gonna be trying to get the ball to DJ Moore. They be coming out of it today. We're gonna get the ball to DJ Moore today. How about you just shut the fuck up?
Yeah, just come out there and defend whatever the fuck we're gonna do.
Man.
Matter of fact, we're gonna get off the bus running. They got a tough run defense. Yeah, we're gonna get off the bus running. Yeah, they got the #1 run defense in the league. Yeah, we're gonna get off the bus running, and then go with it. Do whatever the hell you're gonna do from there.
Why, that was another problem. Somebody got in their head that they didn't want to develop Justin under center. Somebody got that in their head. You know what I mean? And to your point, we need to run the damn ball.
Yeah.
And watch, they're gonna do it. Remember them conservative that game plan they had for Bilbo Bajan?
Yeah.
They're gonna have it. They're gonna be running that type of shit for Caleb. The shit we've been looking for. Watch. They're gonna be running that basic shit that we was like, how come you can't get Justin doing this shit and get him going for a couple of years like they did the rookie? The one who talks about Jesus.
Stroud.
Yeah, it talks about Jesus and they don't like him.
Amber Rose's boyfriend.
Yeah, well, he got a 0 on the slave test at the end. The Wonderlic test. He scored on it. You know what? I think I would have flunked it on purpose, bro.
I think that's probably what he did.
I'd have flunked it on purpose.
Yeah.
In fact, Ace, I think I would have wiped my ass with the test. It smells it. What happened?
Yeah. Put this in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm finished.
My shit stained Wonderlic test.
Boy, they'd have had something to talk about the combines, wasn't they? Boy, the best talent. He's the best talent in the draft. What'd he do? He wiped his ass with the Wonderlic test.
Well, it's probably on a tablet now, so put the tablet in the Hall of Fame. Son of
Oh no, I would have requested paper. Yeah,
a
print it out
bitch.
for me. Yeah, I don't want to use a tablet. I'm a visual test taker.
I got to touch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Touch
I'd have gave him something to talk about in the interviews. Why'd you wipe your ass with it? You know what I mean? This is, you know what I mean?
Yes, it's racist.
Destiny. Yeah, that's right. It's a racist, it's a racially biased test, and it's racist. All right. We've covered that here.
Yeah.
All right. But Clorox. Now, you know, here on TATN, we asked the question in the Self Love Show: can you be part of the movement if you have a white significant other vis-a-vis spouse? Like we were talking about the mayor of Chicago, the former mayor, her spouse was some sort of non-colored.
Pink.
Ryan Poles, I never thought to even look into it. I usually do that right away.
Yeah.
He's taking cornball to a new level. No?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your take? You send me the picture. I'm going to pull it up and share it with you guys, but go ahead and give me some hubbub while I process.
Well, going back to Justin Fields, if Justin Fields is your son's favorite player,
Yeah, that's what he said. Go ahead.
and he's got his poster and jersey hanging up in his room, there's no way I would have got rid of him for no 6th-round pick to bring in a rookie that's got to learn NFL game and offense to the point that you want to win this year. So if family and honor and loyalty is all this crap that you're handing off to the Bears fans and the people of the city of Chicago and the NFL and the world in general, there's no way that I'm getting rid of Justin for a 6th-round pick just to bring in a rookie and give him the keys to the brand new Cadillac.
He claims he's doing what's best for the franchise long term, and a lot of that is yet to be, I guess, determined.
Yeah, but they went out and got another quarterback that is not going to play when they could have just had Justin and your guy, like you said, holding the clipboard. They could have kept Bilbo Bagent too. If they because he's buffed up this year in the offseason.
Oh yeah, boy. You know his dad was on that allegedly, I think, was on that juice. So he's probably got to hook up, with the Balco.
Yeah. You just take this, son.
Yeah.
Let me tell you wean off of it when the test comes. But
yeah. Get you 2-3 get you 2-3, maybe one contract, get you 2-3 season NFL, one contract, and then you can come back to our shithole little town here and trash it up with the rest of us.
Yeah, we get you a big Ford truck and we get us a new tractor. We're the kings of Cornball County.
Yeah, we're gonna hire some migrants to do all the work that we don't want to do around the house.
But if this guy is my son's favorite player, there's no way I'm getting rid of him for nothing. Just because the press said, these two guys can't coexist in the locker room with one trying to take the job of another. That's what football is. Everybody in there should be trying to take somebody's damn job. So, I still don't understand it. I guess I got to move on. But I'm still going to voice my opinion about.
I mean, here we go. Here, okay. I'm not. Here's what I'm saying, Ace.
Yeah.
I'm more. Is that his wife? Has this been confirmed?
I'm looking at mountain.
You can't see.
No, I'm looking at a mountain.
You're looking at a mountain.
Yeah, that's the picture I'm getting.
Oh shit! All right, hold on. Let me stop sharing. Try this again. Look, I see. I didn't do the right desktop. There we go.
There we go. Shout out to production.
Production. You getting it now?
Yeah.
All right. Now, is that his wife?
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm not, big ups. I'm more concerned with she's got yoga pants on. He's got yoga pants on. Yeah. He's got his legs crossed like a little bitch.
He's got.
Can we say little bitch on? Well, I'm gonna try.
Until he wins the Super Bowl.
Huh?
Until he wins the Super Bowl, you can call him.
I don't know, man. He's got his legs crossed, bro.
He's got a lotion. He's got his legs lotioned up too. Did he come from? Did he play in Atlanta?
Yeah, he's got the little low ankle socks.
Yeah.
Same shoes.
No,
It's
she's wearing
fine.
J's. Oh
Yeah,
yeah, they are the same shoes.
yeah, it's fine. I mean, I guess I'm more concerned with that. But when I'm saying this,
Those, are those Travis
it fits
Scott?
the profile. It fits the profile of somebody who will move off JF1. And I can
Mm-hmm.
guarantee you, when he sat down and counseled with her,
Yeah.
she said, I don't even know what the whole discussion is.
Yeah.
You need to save your job. And, because
Yeah.
that's what the narrative was. It'd be smart for him to extend another 2 years, by getting a quarterback in there. And that somehow is going to buy him some more time. No, lady. If Justin Fields goes off and becomes a Pro Bowler and this guy, Caleb, comes in there wearing halter tops and crying in front of the media every day, guess what? You and your yoga pants you are going to be moving to an area that hasn't been gentrified yet.
You ain't gonna head back to Kansas City.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They always take him back.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So, she would have no loyalty to Justin Fields.
She has no loyalty to Chicago. I mean, who is she?
I don't know. We don't want to go in, but I'm just saying this.
Yeah,
We talked about drinking Clorox last week, and then this picture came out all of a sudden. I don't know. It was it was an interesting coincidence, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's just the way it. That's just the way it is.
Somebody's watching.
Somebody's watching. They always watch.
But okay, so it sounds like he's taking halter top. What are your comments on that? I mean, he's pretty much came out there and told everybody.
So the world
once again came out there and told everybody shit he didn't have to say so early. What's wrong? Does this guy like the attention? Is he clout chasing?
Well, he wants to. I think he's stepping in front of the narrative that the Bears would have moved out Justin and maybe look at taking one of these other quarterbacks in the draft as opposed to Walter Top. So he wants
what?
to.
Why does he always have to step above a narrative?
Because he's a what generation is this? A millennial or I don't know.
I think he's a younger millennial. Yeah, he's not Z. I don't think he's Z.
Yeah. So they're their whole life and banter and everything that they go through is based on social media, the internet, and the narrative that these pundits for the NFL keep putting out every week or every day about who the Bears should draft, who should be the quarterback, and things such as this. So,
well, this is a bigger narrative here. The more I think about this, because, like Obama, that's what made Obama so great. He had the goddess for a wife. You know what I mean? From Southside Chicago, big ups Michelle Obama. But most of these people, when they're out in our leadership base, the ones who get hired, they won't hire the guy in Washington, talks about himself, Eric Bieniemy. They won't hire him with his black ass wife. You understand what I'm saying? But they'll hire us, Ace, if we have a white spouse.
Yeah.
We're more likely. So if there's any kids out there, anybody looking for a job, professionalism, I think we need to start putting on Facebook and fronting, right? Find you a model or something, get you some pictures that you have a white wife. You see what I'm saying? And that can get you in the door, like hire you an escort, show up at we want to meet you and your wife, you know what I mean? The final dinner before you make our final decision, right? And hire you a whore, you know what I mean? To show up because, you can't show up with your wife who has a doctor's degree, you know what I mean? And she's black and she's dirty and black. You can't do that because then it's not going to make them feel comfortable. So you have to show up with a hired whore and put her in a dress. As long as she's white, they'll be like, "Oh, hey, you're hired." Yeah, you know what I mean. That's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah. It's just a professional relationship and contract for the day, and just to get hired or the month, whatever, however long you need. It says Katie was a teacher from Kansas. Now she's a program director at I9 Sports, which is a youth sports league between for kids between 2 and 14.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
They need to investigate that for some Sandusky. But go ahead. I mean, I'd be worried, man, when you got a lot, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these leagues. Like Jackie Robinson been around forever, but I'm just saying, man, a lot of those predators, you know, they start leagues. You know what I mean? And, that's what Sandusky was doing. That's all I'm saying, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But she's definitely his wife. They got a son and a daughter. And shout out to the Pulses and whatever the heck.
Hey, listen, if you want to have a white wife and she wants to wear yoga pants, fine. But when it comes down to you wearing yoga pants, Ace, and you know, that's a bigger concern for me. If you want
right. Yeah. I mean, they must have greased up their legs the same that night of the game. Looking at the wedding here, there's not too many.
Not too many colors?
No. Let me see.
I bet if you pull up his parents, he's probably adapted.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, I figured that from the beginning. Yeah. But, shout out to Ryan Poles.
Yeah, big ups. Hey, Ryan, you're on the clock, buddy.
You're definitely on the clock.
You're on the clock.
Yeah, this move definitely puts you on the clock.
Man, some of us was looking forward to JF1 finally having some pieces around him and
some weapons. And beefing up for the next two seasons with two number one draft picks for the next 2 years. My gosh, imagine the talent we would have on this team in 3 years.
Justin loved Chicago so much, he was going to sign you for the cheap. I've been saying that, Ace. You could have signed him for about $35 million a year, bro. He was going to do it, maybe 40. He was going to do it, bro.
Yeah.
40. Yeah.
40 million, yeah.
All right, let's jump on it, man. I'm going to give you a quick summary. Ohtani, the LA Dodgers superstar, has allegedly been the victim of massive theft. That's the spin.
No speak English.
His now former interpreter, Ipe Mishuhara, is accused of taking funds from Ohtani to use for illegal gambling pursuits. At least $4.5 million in wire transfers were sent from Ohtani's bank account to a California bookie who is under federal investigation.
4.5 million.
Yes. No, that's all that they saw. It's got to be more. You know where there's smoke, there's generally fire. The bookmaker, Matthew Boyer, is reportedly under federal investigation. Boyer's home was raided by feds last year. Matsuhara initially claimed that Ohtani was paying, this is his first initial claim, when asked about it, that Ohtani was paying off his gambling debts, but later changed his story stating that Ohtani was unaware of the payments.
Yeah, what else you gonna say?
The Dodgers fired Mitsuhara, and MLB formally launched their investigation into the allegations. Ohtani denies placing any bets or having knowledge of Mitsuhara's gambling activities. How's your interpreter moving $4.5 million and you don't have any? This is your interpreter, not your business planner.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And he doesn't even work for you. He works for the Dodgers.
Wow, I see what you're saying. It looks like Ohtani got caught with his hand in the cookie jar, and the Dodgers were trying to clean that shit up. But all right, we're gonna get there. So, Shohei Ohtani's longtime interpreter, Ipai, claimed to ESPN that he never bet on baseball. However, it's important to note that sports gambling is not legal in California, and illegal gambling on any sport violates Major League Baseball rules. Did MLB or the Dodgers not know this before signing this $1 billion deal, Ace?
This is a cover-up. I mean, come on, man.
They signed $1 billion deal. You don't think they knew this? You know, they be talking about all their private eyes and, you know.
It's definitely a cover-up. This is the interpreter. How the hell does the interpreter have access to your accounts to the tune? I mean, if you, what is it? Not over $10,000. You know, the feds want to know where the hell your money's going.
Exactly.
You talking about $4.5 million he's sending to a damn bookie? Yeah, man. This stinks
Hey,
to high.
your boy Shannon said, just to your point, Shannon said, man, when I go to the bank and try to take 50 stacks out, he's like, and I'm standing there and it's me and I got all the ID. He's like, man, it's nearly impossible. He's like, man, like, yeah, 4.5 million
Yeah,
for
come
a
on,
guy
man.
who's so money conscious that he's deferring his billions of dollars. See, now you see why they was deferring that money. It's a cover up, Ace, like you
Yeah,
said. You
yes,
know, maybe he's got a gambling problem. They don't want him to lose all his money. He was into it with the bookies, or
yeah,
maybe, you know what I'm saying? He's like, they deferred that money for a reason, for the cover up, because now it's starting to make sense, because that shit never made sense from the beginning.
right. Just you get this guy a $1 billion contract, and he don't want the money. Get the frick out of here. You know, that's like winning the lottery. Like,
And you
yeah,
don't want the money for 20 years, right?
I
What if you get
don't.
hit by a car tomorrow,
Right,
stupid?
right. Yeah, come on, man. So, it's definitely a cover up. Hopefully, it's exposed. Hopefully, it forces them to either suspend this guy and bring Pete Rose back into the league to go to the Hall of Fame, or send him back to Japan.
All right, well, you bring up Pete Rose. What are the key differences in the two cases? But you're looking at this case and the Pete Rose. What are some differences and similarities? Contrast them.
They were gambling. And as to your point, you said gambling is illegal in California,
Yeah,
and which he played for. What he played for the
but
Angels.
you can bet on parlays. You can't bet on teams.
Oh,
So you
okay.
can bet on like uh, over unders and LeBron's going to score this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what was the league's rules about gambling? MLB.
no sports betting. Period.
Oh,
Right.
yeah,
Now, why? Like you said, why is this news? Then, if you're telling me it's just the interpreter,
yeah. Because we know it's a cover up. What-
yeah, plain and simple.
That's just like your.
Like
That's
P
like
Diddy's mule, like P Diddy's
yeah.
drug mule got caught
Uh,
with the pink cocaine. P Diddy had his cocaine pink allegedly. I mean, how?
take that. But
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, I mean, you got
yeah.
pink. All right, go ahead. My bad.
It's like having your driver, your chauffeur driver. Going to your accounts and moving 4.5 million in.
Correct. Or to
Yeah,
drive on the block to pick up your dope.
yeah, yeah. Come on, man. There's no way that this guy had access. And why wouldn't he take the fall? He came right out like, yeah, it was me. He had nothing to do with this. Why the hell wouldn't he take the damn fall for betting the $4.5 million if he knows that the new face of the franchise is going down? He's going to be banned from baseball for gambling on whatever the hell
It's
he's
it's
betting
the
on.
devil's dandruff. Here's what
Yeah,
I'm saying, fella. Okay, so you raise a good point. And okay, wait a minute. Right. The interpreter works for the Dodgers. That becomes my buddy. All right. So I'm just trying to put myself. I play in Japan. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah,
they gave me an interpreter for the Tokyo Shillawackies. You
yeah,
know what I mean? I'm colored, and I got an interpreter that works for the team. And the
yeah,
interpreter gets caught gambling. Like, we become friends. You know what I
yeah.
mean? There's
Sure.
barely anybody over there who speaks the English.
Right.
And the interpreter gets caught up. Maybe they're threatening to break his kneecaps or whatever it is. He's in big debt. What
Yeah.
do I do? Right?
Yeah.
If I'm saying, assuming all this is true, what do I do? Like, do I go to the? I think it seems like you would tell him to go to the team,
Yeah.
right? Let's
Yeah.
go to the team together now,
Or
right?
go to the bank, get your loan or whatever the
Let's
hell.
talk to Major League Baseball
Yeah.
now, right? Before we transfer any of this 4.5 million from my account to pay
Right.
anything off, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Directly
Right?
from my account. Yeah. Yeah. Why and why the hell would I bail you out to that extent to a damn bookie? And you're
Right.
a interpreter
And
for the
you're the
Dodgers.
interpreter. It should be the
Yeah.
other way around. Right. Why am I getting right? Why am I risking my brand,
Yeah.
right,
Mhm.
for a Dodger employee?
Yeah.
The Dodgers should be doing that.
Right. Yeah, because we know that he was betting on damn sports, and they got caught. And the fall guy
Wow.
is the interpreter.
And it's probably other players betting on sports, and that's probably how they had it set up.
Yeah,
Hey, you guys just go through, you know what I mean? This
yeah,
bookie. Yep. And the Fed's
yeah.
investigating, so that guy's probably been fixing games. Oh, a lot of shit might come out of this, Ace.
Absolutely. I mean, especially as bad as you got allegedly two of the best players in baseball out there in Anaheim or whatever the
Mhm.
hell city they playing in with Mike Trout and him and
They're,
Ohtani.
the Los Angeles, who you talking about, the Dot? You know,
The
you're talking about the
Angels.
Angels? The Los
Yeah,
Angeles Angels is Anaheim. Is that what you're talking about?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got two.
That's what your Bears are going to be. The Chicago Bears of Arlington Heights. And you're going to have a dome, and you're going to sit in there with all the millennials and
No, I'm not.
Generation
I'm
Z
not there. I can't.
meathead,
I'm not. I'm not
some
driving to
suckers.
Arlington
Yeah,
Heights.
you're going to be there. It's warm
I,
in here. You see
I
how
rather.
warm it is? It's nice in here. It's warm. You guys, I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Go ahead. I'm going to let you respond. We lost Justin Fields, and we're putting up a dome, and I'm pissed. But you go ahead, fella.
The dome's going to be on the lakefront, but I'd rather not. I'd rather fly to another city and watch the Bears play in another city. Fly or drive, whatever I got to do, then go to Arlington Heights. It's probably going to be cheaper and easier for me to fly or drive to another damn city to see them play as opposed to going out to Arlington Heights. So yeah, I'll probably maybe once in my lifetime before I move on to the upper room that I'll go out to this new dome if they go out there. But more than likely, it's going to be on the lakefront in the city of Chicago.
Yeah, all right.
We got
Los Angeles, Anaheim, Chicago Bears of Arlington Heights.
we got a melanated mayor, and he's going to make it happen.
All right, big ups to Mayor BJ.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see. All right, so comparisons. You did say they're both gambling.
Definitely, Ohtani's gambling. There's no freaking way that a damn interpreter's got access to $5 million of your damn money, sending it to a bookie. And come on, man.
Hey, I bet the interpreter is like, hey, you shouldn't hold back all your money, man. Go and take all the money now, put it in your account, baby.
Yeah,
I can let that ride. We can let all that ride on the Yankees this year, nigga. You know what I mean? You know, the gamblers, they got that Jones good.
yeah.
Put that on the parlay, baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's toy money to you, baby. It's only $4 million. It's like the regular man going to the casino, putting a quarter or a dollar in a slot machine, baby.
All right, Ace. And then here's another one. Say if you speak Gullah, right? You
Yeah.
play baseball, you're from some shithole African country that Donald Trump doesn't like. And I'm interpreting for you over here, and I'm like, yeah, baby, that 4.5, that's for the house for your mama. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm telling you that, in your language, you just and you're like, okay, but really the 4.5 was for me to pay the bookie so I don't get my kneecaps broken. I mean, that could be that.
Yeah, but
Ohtani would have said something. Yeah,
that's still not the interpreter, man. You might let your agent do something like that, or your business manager.
Yeah, man.
But not this guy that the damn team
works for the team
is paying. Yeah, you're not even paying this guy.
And Ace, with that kind of money, I don't even think at some point. Would you want an interpreter from your employer with you all the damn time? That's the no, look, y'all give me the money, I'll hire a third party. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't know what he's telling y'all. Like, hell no. Yeah.
And who do I need him to interpret for? He's just interpreting when he's doing press conferences or media events and shit. There's no reason for him to be with me all the time.
But that's one thing about the Japanese, bro. They can't learn English. It's rare that you come across, unless they were born here. Yeah, they don't. You know what I mean? They got a very hard accent. They can't.
They don't want to learn this shit.
That's what it is. Exactly what it is. They learn their language. It's got 2,000 alphabets in a lifetime. They never even learn at all. I asked the Japanese, like, yeah, we don't learn all that shit. There's some stuff we know. I'm like, well, shit, all right.
I'm sure his fucking phone costs more than mine, and every phone now has got Google interpreter on there.
Yeah, exactly.
And what the hell do you need this guy to interpret for him?
Exactly. And when your Hispanics come over here, they and with 2 years, they at least sound like Ozzie Guillen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Baseball been very, very good to me.
The baseball. Yeah. Ozzy, you and your wife are celebrating your 10th anniversary. Yeah, the baseball, hit the baseball, and I caught it to the baseball.
Yeah, he came out with a statement the other day. He said if the Sox manager goes 500, he's the damn manager of the century.
Okay. So Pete Rose, the all-time hits leader, faced allegations of betting on baseball games, including his own team, while he was managing the Cincinnati Reds. His actions violated the, quote, integrity of the game. That was the league's position. Ohtani, this Japanese phenom, was caught up in this gambling scandal involving his former interpreter, Ippei Mishihara. However, Ohtani denies any involvement in illegal betting and says he didn't know on baseball. So it makes you wonder why they aren't making it known, like you just said, that this interpreter is an employee of the Dodgers. Like, at the end of the day, this is all on the Dodgers.
Right. I mean, you want to come out and tell us that the Dodgers fired him, right?
Right. That's their employee gambling. Right.
Yeah. So they didn't say Ohtani fired him as his personal assistant. His Farnsworth Bentley is his financial guy, or his confidant.
I wonder what Farnsworth Bentley knows about Diddy. He hasn't come out. He's been awfully quiet.
Yeah, he's on an island somewhere. I don't know what he's got, what tapes he's got.
Oh, Diddy's got shit on him. Yeah, I know what you mean.
So it's you probably cut him a check, sent him a bag the other day. But the Dodgers fired this guy. Ohtani didn't fire this guy, and all Ohtani has to do is stick to the narrative. I don't speak English.
But so how does the interpreter? Okay, you have an interpreter for whatever your employer is. How does the interpreter get access to your bank account information? That's the $4.5 million question.
Because the interpreter had to be the fall guy for your gambling.
And the interpreter's been making bets on your behalf.
No. Well, yeah. I think he did. And the Dodgers knew, and Ohtani got caught. But it was definitely him betting, and he got caught, and the interpreter was going to be the fall guy.
So if he stole money, where are the criminal charges? If the interpreter was a Pookie or Ray Ray, wouldn't the LA sheriff and everybody be talking about, we're investigating for criminal charges? Criminal charges. Because
if Pookie had access to your money and was betting 4.5 million, which you can't do in California, and as an employee of Major League Baseball, then yes, there would be criminal charges pending.
4.5, that's wire fraud. That's federal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. It's federal, wiretap fraud. Yeah. So if you're telling me that this was his interpreter and Ohtani had nothing to do with it, come on, man, get out of here. Because if he, I'm just going off the narrative of what they're saying happened, is that Ohtani didn't know anything about it, that the interpreter was taking his money out of his account. So it's embezzlement.
Yeah.
It's fraud. It's bank fraud. And this guy he's just fired.
Let me say this.
And we're investigating.
And if I'm Ohtani's team, he's got grounds. I'm not one of these sue my employer guys, but I'm not one of those to tell you to sit there and get somebody's knee on your neck until you're screaming for your mom, you know what I mean, and rest is so, and you urinate, and then they say, well, you had marijuana in the system, and he passed a $20 bill that was funny that he could have got from anywhere. That was allegedly funny.
Damn cash station, anywhere.
Could have got it from that damn store yesterday.
Yeah.
You know how slick some of those, we're not going to call them Arabs, but some of them are slick.
I'm saying, guys. Yeah.
Some of them are slick. That's all I'm saying. Some of them are slick. They're business.
We got these.
Shrewd.
Yeah, we're gonna get that $20 off, and
sell you spoiled meat.
They got us, and we're
The
just
meat
put that
spoiled.
back out.
Then
Put that back out in populations.
Then you come in and complain about the meat getting your kids sick. They get up,
Yeah. Take another. Go ahead.
Yeah, another.
My brother.
My brother.
We got it out of the dumpster anyway. It's okay.
It used to be my friend. Now it's my brother.
My brother.
What's it gonna be next week? You know what I mean?
Yeah. My immigrant.
Yeah. I mean, but what I'm saying is,
I digress. Yeah.
Yeah, we digress. You can take a guy like this, and your employer. What I'm saying is, Ohtani, Ace, he could have grounds to sue the Dodgers for damages because this is your employee.
This is your employee, and he was embezzling from my account.
And not just the money, but he's damaged my reputation, my name, my likeness, and my image. Because
Yeah, I didn't know anything about what he was doing.
Yeah, I don't even speak English.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
and I don't speak no English.
Yeah.
So I'm suing the Dodgers for another for $10 million in damage, but I'll settle for 4.5.
Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Let's say if one of your kids or the ball boys, or likely one of your kids though, inks a deal over there and they're playing for, the Tokyo they're playing for that team, right?
Yeah.
And, they're giving an interpreter provided by that team.
Yeah.
And this same scenario happens. I wonder what the Japanese government would be doing to some, melanated, king or prince that's over there, and how the whole spin would be if this was over in Japan. You know how they did Brittany Griner.
They'd take him over there and cane him. But,
chemically remove his fingers so he can't gamble on the internet no more.
Yeah, there's no way a child of mine is going to have someone else with access to his account other than maybe myself. I don't give a damn what language you're speaking.
Yeah. You're over in this country committing crimes. That would be the narrative, I got the feeling, if this was Kyrie Irving and he was over there playing for the Tokyo.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ain't a hookup cell, man.
They're going to throw him right in jail if that was against the Tokyo League's rules.
Yeah.
Unless, and would they allow you to come out and say, yeah, my interpreter was going in my account.
This Japanese motherfucker did it.
Yeah. No.
Of course, it wouldn't be a Japanese guy. It'd be another colored. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what it would be. It would be another Pookie who was somehow hired by the league that was working for the Tokyo. That was working for them. Yeah. And then they're looking at both you Pookies as what? Criminals. Both out of the country.
I ain't gonna lock both of you up first.
Maybe not lock them up because America put pressure on them, but we're gonna deport them. And
they can lock them up and take the money out the account.
Yes.
And then they let them go.
The billions. And there's no more $1 billion contract, you goddamn mooly. Right? It'll be off the table right away and immediate deportation.
Right away.
Yeah, right. Gambling. Come over here in our country, violating the laws.
Yeah, but you're touching on a point that nobody wants to go into. That
I'm touching on.
Yeah, he needs to be deported, and we know that he was gambling, and there's no way that this guy had access to go into his account and move $4.5 million dollars.
Well, I tell you what, I've watched a lot of takes on this, and I tell you what, this is the first take where I've heard people suggesting that this guy needs to be deported back to Japan. Him and the interpreter, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, interpreter. He
might have been born here. I mean,
he's born in East LA. But
I get a lot of them, man. They be, and you move with a strong accent. Man, what country you from? I'm from LA. You son of a bitch. But either you're lying to me or you're retarded.
Yeah. But why wouldn't he be put out of the country if he's committing crimes?
Why?
High crimes.
High crime.
Yeah.
And then lying about it, allegedly, potentially.
Yeah. Ban his ass from baseball.
Yeah. And from America.
Send him back to his country.
That's right. and you can get a Pookie that contract.
Yeah, well, you're gonna get nobody that contract. We're gonna put that money back in the system and find us another pink guy to go out there.
But on another note, though, he was
Strike
playing.
out 200 times.
He played yesterday. Hit a home
Yeah,
run.
yeah. Well, yeah, because he's protected apparently.
That motherfucker playing, bro, and the fans are coming, and they got people from Japan flying in to see. Yeah, he's big money, and that's what I gotta get into. Because I think that's the only difference. By the time Pete Rose got caught up, he was no longer big money. But I bet you Pete Rose was still stealing 40 bases and batting. You know what I mean?
Juiced up hitting 50, 60 home runs.
Yeah. They would have found a way.
They'd have figured something out.
It was his interpreter.
Yeah, his interpreter was slipping him a Mickey slipping him the juice every night. Give me the juice. He didn't know the juice was really the juice. So yeah, we're gonna give him a pass. We're gonna fire his interpreter.
Yeah, and the game is growing globally because and I think that has a lot to do, Ace, with the reason why. I mean, let's face it, Ohtani is a business, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We should be able to take part of that contract, at least the 4.5 million, and start the Negro Leagues back up.
I was gonna say that, start a racist Negro League, maybe put it into or donate it to like colored inner city baseball places like Jackie Robinson. No, put that money into the community. You know what I mean?
That too, but it's gonna funnel up to professional league. The names are already established. Just find the cities that you want to put the Negro League teams back in. That. You got the uniforms, you got the names, you got the players. The players are coming out of the HBCU.
And you got baseball stadiums that are sitting there and nobody's using that you can buy and make the Negro Leagues.
Yeah.
Negro Leagues would be fun too, bro.
Man, I'd be there every night.
Man, showing up, boy, the parking lot pimping. Yeah, and then, boy, we'd have it on YouTube. We'd be filming it. And
get them stolen bases and the craft out there. You bring out, you have your Ozzie Smiths and the Willie Colvins and those jet fast guys out there.
And I guarantee you take the All-Stars from that Negro League, I guarantee you, and you played them in a 7-game series versus the winners of the Major League Baseball World Series. Yeah. I guarantee you the Negroes would be competitive.
Absolutely.
The Negroes would be competitive.
Absolutely.
And then the other Negroes would have they'd have a quandary.
Yeah.
Negroes playing against the Negroes in that game, they probably should sat out. I'd sat out. I wouldn't play. Yeah.
Make them kneel.
Yeah, bed rest. Yeah. Neil will put the fist up or something like that. You couldn't do it. They'd deport him. they still sending the Haitians back, Ace. I'm like, damn, man. Like, they letting every migrant come in from literally all over the world through the southern borders, the northern borders, and they're not letting the Haitians in because the Haitians are violent and they're bringing their gangs and everything allegedly, and that's the story.
They don't think the Venezuelans and the Mexicans are bringing their cartels over here. I mean, what? And they're coming off a little shithole island. Now you go on one side of the island to the Dominican. And that, you can go back and forth from there. But the Haitians, speaking that French and that voodoo, you can't come into the United States.
You guys like to have revolutions. you guys gang members are like the way the black gangs used to be.
We put we gave them cocaine and guns and crack, and
what I mean?
They're satisfied.
Infiltrated and locked them up.
Yeah. So,
is there a racial or cultural bias in how MLB treats players involved in controversies such as this? I mean, we kind of got into it. Do you think ethnicity is affecting us at all?
Yeah. Well, I mean, ethnicity is affecting the amount of players in the game. I think we're down to like 4% of MLB is melanated now. Yeah,
4%.
I don't even think they're counting the. I don't know. They might still be counting. Our brown brothers and sisters from the Caribbean and some of these other nearby countries and those numbers. So it might be less than that. But the fact that the number is so low and the game of baseball that requires skill and speed and power, and the fact that only 4% of your league is melanated players is, it's something that's unfathomable. Now they made Griffey the head of the colored team in the NFL, I mean MLB, and I don't know exactly what he's going to do to help it, but yeah, they just tell them, yeah, spread a little money here in the inner cities, give them, these inner city youth leagues, but it goes through the minor leagues, these travel teams, and and players matriculating up into the minors and having opportunities to get to the show, and the melanated youth aren't getting it.
All I know is, bro, if this guy, imagine if we can do 3 thought experiments. 2.
Yeah. Okay.
You can close your eyes and imagine this guy is drop dead gorgeous. I mean,
Yeah.
blonde head, blue eyed, standing.
Yeah. He can hit. He could possibly hit 30 home runs. And
he's pitching like
him.
that, and he's pitching like that, and he's doing that with the, you know what I mean? Out there, right? MVP with the bat. Now that's one thought experiment, and how the media would have covered it, because I know some white cats would be like, because I think they'd have been on his ass a little bit too. Now imagine if this was a black guy.
How many baby mamas he got? Yeah.
Poor and stupid. Yeah. Oh, well, no, he's probably got a fiance. You know what I mean? And
he got baby mamas on the side.
No, his mom has probably been his agent. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. He don't have no agent, that kind of thing. Yeah, and this guy was dominating. Cy Young, quality pitcher, and And this happened.
Yeah. They're gonna run him right into the ground. They're gonna run his ass to the bottom of whatever stadium he's playing in.
Right away, Nike would have already disavowed themselves from.
They would have dropped him immediately.
Yeah.
And there's no way. What list do they had? A reserve, not playing list, or whatever the hell they come up with to get rid of players. But there's no way he's playing opening day and the next day on the roster, and the season just started. Get out of here.
And black pundits and podcasters would have been all over his black ass too.
We hate him,
but they're not talking about this. We the only ones talking about this.
Yeah, we hate him. We hate the fact that he represent our people, and he's
gambling. To be gambling. And they got him. It ain't alleged. It ain't alleged. The feds wouldn't be there. The feds wouldn't be there if he wasn't guilty. Ain't no black man ever been arrested if he was innocent. Ain't no innocent black man ever been arrested. You know what I mean?
I heard it on Fox. And he's besmirching the pure game of baseball.
Any other thought is pure racism. I mean, once I heard that the Negro Leagues was racist, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Come on.
You got to crawl from under a rock to say that.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
A heavy rock.
It was born out of racism.
Yeah. Yeah. But, it's as long as you have the platform to spin a narrative, people feel you can say whatever you want to say, whether it's journalistically responsible or even humanitarianly responsible, to come out with some crap talking about that the Negro Leagues is racist. And you got meatheads and you got Fox box watchers. They're gonna believe that, and
trolls. A lot of people are trolls too, and that's the thing in the current day America. You know what I mean? Like the trolling. Some people are just trolling, and that's the thing. Now there's trolling with malicious intent. So there's trolling when you truly believe what you're trolling about, and then there's, I don't know which is worse, and maybe somebody has to do a show on it. But you guys, we did and Ace, I wanted you to do it on TATN. We put up a poll question. Who would win in a rap battle? And you can answer it here if you want. But please do the poll. Who would win in a rap battle between Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole?
I think I'll answer it first. I put J. Cole up there.
You would go with J. Cole?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man. But
Yeah, it's real tough.
Kendrick came at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but that's the narrative now that's going. Put the rappers against one another, the comedians battling one another. I mean, they just always want us fighting.
competing, dividing and conquering.
Yeah.
It's just you see that it's Justin Fields versus Russell Wilson's all of a sudden. You saw
Yeah.
that? You see what they're doing, bro?
Yeah, well, Justin is, Justin will have his opportunity. He's going to play in the preseason.
And will the black coach keep his job? The Hall of Fame black coach.
Come on, man.
These narratives, bro.
Been in the playoffs every year as a coach. Won Super Bowls, and now
with a rapist, alleged rapist, a two-time alleged rapist. Yeah, physical.
Yeah, and now he's got a Hall of Fame quarterback and an up-and-coming beast at his number 2 on the depth chart right now. And you're asking, is he going to win? You're damn right he's going to win. I don't give a damn what kind of defense. Because what defense can you put together if you come into a game with Russell Wilson as the starter, and his numbers were damn good last year, even playing for that butthole in Denver. And you got.
Well, you remember I went on a whole rant about Russell Wilson's numbers and compared them, and said I don't even know what everybody's bitching about.
Yeah, because the pink guy said he's no good anymore. He wanted him out of town
because he wanted his own office. Because he wanted his own office and he wanted privileges. Like Russell Wilson wanted to sit in the pocket, didn't run. He literally wanted to be white. But go ahead.
Isn't that his offense? I don't. That's what I don't understand. I thought that was the Drew Brees type of offense, and you got that with a little bit more athleticism with the Russell Wilson, and you fought it from the time you got there to the time that the team said the narrative is we got to get rid of this guy because if he gets hurt, we still got to pay him. So yeah, I don't think I would stay in Denver as a player. Unless, that was all I can do. But I'll be trying to get out of there as quick as I can. I know.
Oh, I got a question for you, Ace.
Yeah.
And for the chat. Pittsburgh is on, and they've named JF1 a starter.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears on at the same time. And Haltertop is out there at the helm.
Yeah.
Which game are you watching?
I'm watching the Steelers game.
It's very possible that I would do the same, man. I'd have to be flicking back and forth, but that's a damn shame, Ryan Poles.
I'll be watching I watch the highlights of the Bears game, but damn it, I want to see what this kid can do with a real coach and the offense that's probably built around him to succeed. So yeah,
and people saying positive things about him, like the way Tomlin came out there and
trying to build him up as a player.
Yeah,
as opposed to him being here and
always we don't know what he is yet. We still got to see him drive down in the fourth quarter.
This game matters, and this game matters, and these 4 games matters.
And the fourth quarter down the stretch, I'm starting to think Ryan Poles was leading those narratives, bro. With the media.
Had to be.
Yep.
He had to be, and it came out, right before, before the trade deadline, when it was like, well, this is Fields' testing ground. Let's see how he plays before the trade deadline.
He came out there and perpetuated that. Correct.
Yeah.
He could have said, "Hell no, this our guy. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about."
Because just as much talking as he's doing now. There was nothing to say during the season when, all of these narratives were coming out and they went on Monday Night Football and these guys was coming out with this crap about Justin being traded and, Bilbo might be the starting quarterback to the end of the season because it's looking like the Bears.
Moving off of Justin and resetting the quarterback clock.
We're going to reset the clock. We're concerned about the Bears' damn money. The Bears are about to spend $2 billion on the stadium. You think it matters if they spend $30 million for the next 2 years on a damn their starting quarterback?
They could have kept him and still had the other guy.
They could have kept Justin. They could have signed the other guy to the number 1 slotted quarterback position. That's $70 million for 2 quarterbacks for the next 4 years.
And I'm gonna paint a scenario for you, Ace. Let's suppose Justin was starting next year, and they got for the Bears, and they got all these pieces in place,
All the pieces,
and he was balling out like
yeah.
before the trade deadline, and they were like 5-2, and then there's a halter tops in that motherfucker too, you know, in practice. Throwing lasers around it.
Yeah.
It's a buzz like the players can't deny it. But Justin's balling out too. Now, guess what? Aaron Rodgers' Achilles goes down, and he decides he wants to do ayahuasca for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because his year is 40.
Guess what? You'd have got a number one. You'd have got a number one overall pick for Justin. You'd have got a number one for him.
You'd have got a number one. Now you got a number. Now you got a number one, and you got your kid on this contract at $40 million. And Justin is you could have even picked up his option and got a damn number one for him.
And I think Justin's only a year older than the kid.
Yeah, you talking about doing right by him. Doing right by him would have been picking up his damn option.
Yeah, damn right. Or letting him play this last year and giving him another year for an audition while you develop Caleb slowly. Now what they've done is they got high expectations for the fan base once again, like they did last year. Too high expectations. He's talking all this shit about everything's set up. Dummy talking. So now you're telling your boss everything's there the way you see it. You got all your pieces.
You got all the pieces to the puzzle. Now you got with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah. Who tends to wear halter tops.
And wears
halter you can call it what you want.
Yeah.
That was a halter top.
Yeah, it was a sports bra.
All right. Well, so you can call it a sports bra too, if that's what you want to call it. I called it a moi. It's a man bra. It's a moi. You know what I mean? All right, but big ups. I mean, this kid's gonna come here and he's gonna win my heart, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm telling you, Ace, we should show up to the first game, bro, with the halter top. You know what I mean? Take our shirts off with his coat and be out there with the halter top. You know what I mean? Had Coach out there. We can put some lipstick on Coach. Yeah.
Light skin and tip nipply. Yeah, they look like brothers or cousins or something.
Yeah. And we'd go viral.
Yeah.
I
hold the gym recovery sign, and he can wear the halter top.
All right. Last question, and before we go into the last words, what are long-term implications for the game if Ohtani remains, active and not suspended and really unbanned? I'm talking about integrity here. Baseball's been about integrity, bro. The Black Sox, There's
no integrity. There was no integrity if you keep it in the juiced up players who weren't being tested for the juice out of the Hall of Fame. There's no integrity. You put a lifetime ban on Pete Rose, and I guess every new commissioner coming in after the other guy has got a blood oath that he's banned for lifetime. There's no integrity. There's no integrity if this guy is betting on damn sports and you're blaming on the interpreter and you're letting them play without any damn investigation or without at least sitting out until that investigation is completed.
And the guy with the most hits in baseball, literally got the most hits in baseball, is not in the Hall of Fame. They should have a bust of Pete Rose at the gambling table in front of Cooperstown. But go ahead.
Yeah. Because you're allowing the sports betting on baseball. I'm sure y'all got some kind of deal with all these betting sites. Or if you don't have it now, it's coming.
Nah, they got them with FanDuel and all those major platforms. You damn right they do.
Yeah. So, come on, man. Let's stop the hypocrisy. And do what y'all gonna do, suspend this guy for the year or whatever new rule y'all need to come up with, and let Pete Rose into the Hall of Fame, and let's move on. It's a new world. You're talking about a ban that was placed on him when there was no sports betting, there's no sports books. You're gonna put a team in Las Vegas. It's
Las Wages.
It's total hypocrisy, and and Major League Baseball knows it. That's why they're allowing them to cover it up with this interpreter crap, and they fired him. We fired the interpreter for moving $4.5 million to a damn bookie on. Get the frick out of here,
Well,
man.
well, you again bring up a good point. Then,
It's
well,
wire fraud.
how would this stop the next player from saying, "Yeah, it was Pookie"?
Yeah, my driver, my
Yeah,
car washer, my
the Uber
Handy
driver,
J.
the Uber driver. He slipped me his card, and he became my personal driver, and
Yeah,
he wired 4.5 million from
yeah,
from my personal account to
or
pay his gambling debts.
yeah, or Handy J might say my masseuse,
Yeah,
my personal masseuse now.
yeah,
Took four point
yeah.
five million and paid
But
to
I didn't know
gamble.
about it.
I didn't know nothing about it.
Now you telling me someone who deferred billions of dollars.
Yeah, and
We're not talking about the Japanese or frugal. We're not going to make any, preconceived notions and what you call that stereotypes.
yeah.
But you're telling me 4.5 million can go from, hey man, I got my account set up. I think it's like any transaction over like $150. Chase be like, nigga, is this you?
It is you. The hell going on?
You know what I mean? I just get a thing. You've just spent, nigga, is this you money? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Did you did you send $112?
Is this you at Harold's Chicken, nigga? You spent 40 at Harold's? Is this you? You know how sometimes they make you pop your PIN number in there? That's it. Nigga, is this you? Bro, I'll pull over at some shit old liquor store sometime and get a nice bottle or something. Boy, they be like, nigga, is this you? You ain't never spent money over on this block. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get over there and shit.
You doing over old block at Feng Shui's massage parlor? The hell going on? Is this you?
That PIN number pop right out. Like, damn. But if I'm in Beverly Hills somewhere, no problem. Yeah, no.
This small purchase. No, yeah, stuff.
But even fan perception. I mean, so other players can think, hey, I can get away with it. And now the fans, it lost its integrity.
Yeah, it should be able to think they can get away with it. Yeah, it was my damn my masseuse, my personal masseuse. I'm not Handy J. Just got one, but it's my personal masseuse, my physical therapist, my cryogenics technician. Come on, man. You can go down the line of all the people that a Major League Baseball team or sports team hires to take care of athletes, but none of them have access to a player's personal account where they can move $4.5 million to their own account, let alone a damn bookie.
Ain't no way
in the state of California. Come on. So, yeah, it's all hypocrisy. It's all a scam. It's all a cover up. And if
going down to Integrity Farm's gonna leave my woe.
Hold on, my bad. Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
And if you baseball writers that's paid by or coddled by MLB want to keep this narrative going on that it was the damn interpreter and the interpreter's been fired and Ohtani is free and clear because he doesn't speak English and he can go ahead and play baseball because you love him. Crap. Yeah.
And he's still playing. That's the thing.
Yeah. No investigation.
Right.
At least the police, they'll set him down with pay. This guy's out there, he's selling hot dogs and jerseys and T-shirts and seats and halter tops to those that wear them and everything else.
Integrity.
Going down to Integrity Farm's gonna have myself a time. Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. Going down to Integrity Farm's gonna leave my woes behind. There's ample parking day or night, people spouting howdy neighbor. I'm heading on down to Integrity Farm's gonna see if I can unwind.
Integrity, fella. Integrity. And that's what this ultimately comes down to. And I'm going to agree with the co-host here. Major League Baseball has zero integrity. It's been racist from the start. That hasn't changed. If you go look in the farm system, there's no coloreds. And then where they put these farm baseball teams, and places traditionally where there aren't any coloreds. So it's already culturally biased for coloreds to not feel. Can we say coloreds?
Yeah,
Copper coloreds to
they got it on
not
birth
feel welcome.
certificates.
And yeah, in these situations, you know what I mean. You go to a local bar and we don't take too kindly. Your types come around here, boy. You know what I mean. What are you supposed to do?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. But nobody talks about these things. But yeah, go ahead, man. If you give me anything you got to say, and then we got anything you want to speak on. But final words here, there, fella. And yeah, I agree with you, man. I think they should have sent a strong, swift message and at least suspended this guy pending the investigation.
Right. Well, yeah, it's just my final word that yeah. Just looking back in retrospect, just thinking about it today, hearing the narratives and the different pundits coming out talking about Ohtani and what happened and how he's a victim. They let him be a victim of this interpreter, and immediately say that this was the interpreter's fault. The interpreter was betting on sports, and the interpreter had
Is
access.
anybody suggesting that he's stupid?
No, he's from Japan.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, that this interpreter had access to his money, and he wired it to this bookie, and the interpreter
And his
had.
mama and dad and his brother Reggie Rose and all them let him get taken advantage of, like the people
Yeah,
around him let him get taken advantage of like that.
unfortunately they did, and
Wow. Okay.
and the interpreter. That's right. The interpreter had access to his money, and all of a sudden, for the first time in his life, having access to Otani's money, became a compulsive gambler to the point that he was losing $4.5 million after working. I don't know if this was his. We gotta take a look at that. Is this his first stint with the Dodgers?
No, listen, the Dodgers have a fan base with a lot of Asian Americans, okay?
Okay.
And the Asians fly in to visit LA, and one of the places they go to is crypto, and another place Kobe LeBron. Yeah, shut up. You know what I mean? You don't know what you're talking about. Just shut up and you know what I mean? Enjoy
Right.
yourself. But yeah, and they go to the Dodgers game. So my point is, yeah, they have a big fan base, the Dodgers, Anaheim, with Asians out there.
Uh-huh.
They come to the games in droves and they love baseball, bro. You know,
Okay.
you watch the Little League baseball and the
Yeah,
World
yeah, yeah.
Series, and yeah.
Yeah.
So I say that to say that no, ain't no way in hell. Maybe this was his first, but ain't no way in hell he's the first Japanese interpreter for the Dodgers, and I have to believe he was already on staff, and I have to believe that they at least did a basic background check on him,
Right.
and I have to believe that they have these no gambling rules and everything to this point. So it does sound weird, but go ahead with your final words. You know, I'm in agreement.
Yeah, and going back in thought, he just joined the damn Dodgers. So how the hell did this guy have time to bet $4.5 million to this bookie in the span of him
You're
coming
right. They just signed him.
on over from Anaheim
And that's what I'm saying, Ace. And when they
it all
sign
stinks to
rookies,
high hell.
it stinks. The Major League Baseball, all these people, before you sign $1 billion contract, Ace, they look under every rock.
Yeah, every crevice of your bum to figure out what's going on.
But they never looked into the interpreter, huh?
Yeah, never look into the interpreter because he's working for the
He's
team.
getting $19 an hour. We trust him.
Innocent. 7. Yeah. Well, it's California. It was probably 25 now. And yeah, he was walking around and interpreting for Ohtani everywhere he went, and he just dipped a little bit. He put his toe into his accounts and just took out $4.5 million, and because he was betting from the time he met him until the time that this $4.5 million comes due. Now, who in the hell lets a guy making probably under 100 grand run up a tab of $4.5 million? I just got questions.
Yeah, and all he gets is fired. Hey, I know y'all fired this dude who y'all hired, but y'all need to pay this money back to me and then get this money back from him.
Yeah, I just got questions that, no bookie is going to let a non-millionaire run up a $4.5 million tab. I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
So,
I mean, that's a good point, boy. That's how you end up in a federal investigation as a bookie. So if there's any bookies out there, I mean, come on, you know.
yeah. So, my final words is this all stinks to high stinkivity. Uh, bring Pete Rose back into Major League Baseball. Let's get on board and let's get on the table, up on the level about what the hell happened with this Ohtani case. Suspend him for however long y'all want to suspend him. I know that the Dodgers own the damn Major League Baseball. That's why they can pay trillions of dollars to whoever the hell they want on their team. But yeah, all of this stinks. It stinks to high stinkivity. And I know this guy was betting on sports. They used this interpreter as the fall guy. He'll be working for another organization or somewhere, selling Teslas in LA or Lamborghinis in LA next month.
But you're saying Stephen A. and Booger McFarland and Shannon Sharp haven't suggested this guy's stupid and his family is stupid?
No, they're not going to suggest that he's stupid because he's a Major League Baseball player and he's Japanese.
And he's Japanese and they probably think, they do math and stuff.
He was just he's an unfortunate victim of this interpreter that went into his account and stole $4.5 million. So, yeah, they're not going to ever suggest that this guy is stupid because that would suggest that we're stupid to believe that he's stupid enough to allow this guy to take his money, and he's not gambling. And I know he was gambling, and everybody knows he was gambling, and it's.
So, do you think he was allegedly in percentage? What percentage, 1 through 100? How confident are you that he was allegedly gambling on baseball, Ohtani?
That's it. Baseball.
Because that's the only concern. Anything else they shouldn't care about.
Yeah, but he's in California. He was living in California.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it depends on the type of parlays. But all right, but just
and he was a California baseball player.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So
you can talk about the parlays, and if Major League Baseball doesn't allow you to any sports gambling whatsoever,
they don't. So what chances do you think he was betting on baseball?
I'd say it was
Ohtani, percentage-wise.
75%.
Damn. Did you hear that, feds? While y'all on O Block, you know what I mean?
By your Diddy's house.
Yeah, chasing mullahs around, convicting people. I tell you what, Diddy, boy, TATN is considering doing a whole documentary on the history of copper heroes being torn down, whether we're guilty or not, and the history of us tearing each other down in the whole process, like the way OJ didn't want to, you know how OJ was a cornball, and and then how Diddy came out and piled right on R. Kelly, boy, piled on him, boy, had everything to say. Now you notice these motherfuckers quiet now. All the ones who piled on R. Kelly, they lining their ass up. The Jay-Z's and they line. All of them was piling on Kells,
I say that.
And Kells didn't snitch. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, he didn't snitch it out. But I think maybe this Diddy thing is the overlay for the underlay to to mask this Ohtani thing. I mean, the government does it all the time. They'll go out and do something and not let you see the wars or the $1 billion they send over.
Oh yeah, they definitely time certain things to happen to cover. Yes, the media cycle. Yes.
So you come out with the news that Ohtani's interpreter wired $4.5 million out of his account. Next thing you know, the feds are at damn Diddy's house.
Diddy's drug mule had personal use and Pink Devil's dandruff getting on a plane that Diddy wasn't on. Call that motherfucker his mule. Diddy's. I'm like, what a little bitch.
And for some reason, TMZ's there with a camera.
Get your ass over here and stick this pink cocaine in your ass, you little bitch. You know what I mean? That's how they made him say it. Had his picture up there. I hope we can get him on the show.
Yeah.
Diddy's mule.
His mule, he tough. It's tough. Yeah.
But we're looking to do a documentary, though. Just show, the history of how these documentaries are just, convicting the black man and
absolutely.
Yeah, and how our people we always come out and pile on, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
yeah.
but we don't pile on them. We talk about Epstein Island for 3 minutes, you know what I mean? We talk about boy, we're gonna talk about Diddy for the next 8 years.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, even when I tell people, Coach Jackie Robinson, oh, that's what they did that they was
I always
cheating
talking
on
about
that.
scandal and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like no, I mean,
No,
it was some
that's where the
racist.
kids changed the world and broke through and made
Yeah,
and Little League Baseball racism is so stupid. I always said it costs you people are more racist than you are capitalists. Put
yeah,
it that way.
yeah.
Because what y'all did, what Jackie Robinson did for the Little League Baseball had that buzz around it. And
Man,
man,
you got them fools a $75 million contract
come
from
on.
ESPN.
Come
They
on.
got to go to the
Same thing
White
would be
House.
happening in the majors if you had your colors up there.
Yeah, but they're more racist than capitalist.
Capitalists.
Exactly what
Yeah.
you said. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it makes absolutely no sense.
Because think about it. They would rather redline and create these slums and shit. And
Mhm.
whereas everybody could be building and making money and paying more taxes and just
Yeah,
growing and growing, but nah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They'd rather have one guy be worth $80 billion or
Mm,
somebody worth $125
mm-hmm,
billion when they can never
mm-hmm,
spend any of that damn money in their lifetime. It's all on paper. Come
mm-hmm.
on, man. Let's
But
fix the world.
67% of the people on welfare in this country are what? White. So
Hmm.
I'll be telling people that, they be like, really? Yeah.
No, no,
You
that's
know what I mean? Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
impossible.
Yeah. The only people who know that is Hispanics and some blacks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Not a lot of blacks.
No, not a lot of blacks. Oh no.
Yeah,
Hell no. Same thing like with presence, fathers being present.
yeah, yeah,
Black men are
yeah,
number one on that
yeah,
list.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't know
Yeah.
Bob's down at the damn corner bar drinking the damn family check
Yeah.
away and gambling on the
Nigga,
motherfucking
nigga, I'm
sports.
unemployed and underemployed. Hell yeah, I'm with the kids. What the
Right,
y'all
right.
hiring all the women and shit. Yeah, I'm out
Yeah,
here.
yeah. I can't get a damn job because y'all want the black man out the household. And I'm still here,
Right. You know
and
what I mean?
y'all don't want me working gainfully to take care of my family, so I can go on vacation like all and leave on Friday and come back on
Right.
damn
So I'm here.
Tuesday.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey.
What the,
Hey. As long as they
anyway,
hadn't, put you in jail or nothing. All right, let
yeah.
me get my final words, bro.
Anyway, that's my final
Hey,
word.
well said, bro. What's the chain all about? You want to give some words on that before I get my
Uh,
final words?
just a shout out to nephew at the University of
All
Texas.
right, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Hook 'em
Y'all gonna
on.
go? I know y'all gonna go, ain't y'all? Well, he redshirting this year.
No,
He
this
redshirted last
past
year.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going. They play Michigan first game of the season. Definitely will be there at the Big House and at Michigan, September 7th. I believe. So yeah, we'll be at the Big House with the 100,000 go blue strong. We'll see what they can do without Harbaugh. But they're gonna have they got the black coach now, so I'm definitely ready to go and see Texas play the University of Michigan this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's September 7th. They're playing Big Blue in
Yeah,
Michigan.
yeah. Tell your nephew to do a jersey swap with that Manning boy, and get it signed.
Yeah,
Quit
yeah, yeah,
playing. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for
Quit
sure.
playing. Yeah,
Everything's all good.
open those doors all the way. You know what I mean?
All the way.
All right, let me get my final words because the executive producer is
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
flashing the lights.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Get that back on there. All right, here we go.
yeah.
All right, so today we explored the contrasting fates of two baseball legends, Shohei Ohtani and Pistol Pete Rose, or Chuck Hustle. Despite both being embroiled in gambling scandals, their outcomes diverge significantly. Pete Rose's actions allegedly violated the integrity of Major League Baseball. That's right. It violated the integrity of the game. You can't be flipping bats. You know what I mean? You can strike somebody out and fist bump and walk off and bark and do all of that. Tough and smart. You can't be flipping bats and showing up the pitcher and strutting your stuff down base path. You know, can't be doing that. You're going to destroy the integrity of the game. You know, um, you know, you can take steroids allegedly. Shohei Ohtani denies any involvement in illegal betting. Major League Baseball banned Pete Rose for life due to his gambling activities. He remains ineligible for the Hall of Fame. Despite the scandal, Ohtani continues to play for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Played last night, hit a home run. His situation occurred in a different cultural context than Pete Rose. Japanese baseball has a more forgiving stance on gambling. Some culture things, but does it matter where you're from, or does it matter where you're at when it comes to laws and stuff? Now, Otani's immense talent as a pitcher and hitter makes him indispensable to Major League Baseball. I mean, we did a show. We called this guy some sort of Asian Babe Ruth out there, you know. And there were black players who were on both sides of the ball. We can name them. Big ups, Satchel Paige. You know what I mean? We can go down the list. But they don't talk about that. Bet you Jackie Robinson would have struck out 75% of these people playing baseball today, swinging for the fences. But once again, I digress. His marketability and global appeal is playing a major role here. This guy is not a business man. Ohtani is a business man. He's GDP when it comes to professional sports. He's one of those internationally. He's helping them grow the game. He's helping them to replace the Copper Cutlets, who they never wanted in the major leagues in the first place. Now, while Chuck Hustle's ban serves as a stern warning against compromising baseball's integrities, Ohtani's case highlights the complexities of modern baseball. That's right. That's right. When you want to be a jackass and you want to not have any morals and you want to cheat, and you just call it the modern way. The modern way. Everybody gets trophies. Everybody gets trophies. Why can't everybody gamble in baseball? I don't know. I don't think he was raised that way. Why? Because they were probably flogging the shit out of him in Japan. I don't know. I don't know what their discipline is, but I know they have a suicide rate that's, up there. It's not the highest in the world. That's a myth, but it's up there. And then, of course, as I wrap it up with these thoughts and digress, and they'll cane you too. I think they have those canes. Flog the shit out of you. Oh, yeah. Flog the shit out of you. So, yeah. Now, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, please feel free to drop a comment below. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay loyal to the Navy and Orange out there.
Shout out to the Illini for making a run to this tournament until they ran into
the buzzsaw.
Yeah.
And big ups. Better now. FGB. Don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. Ryan Pose.
Like,
tick,
share,
tick,
subscribe.
tick, 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 tick. I mean, seriously, it's heartbreaking, bro. Like I said, and one thing I'm hanging my hat on, bro. If this kid can get to what he was giving me with Caleb all the time, when he was giving them at USC, if he can give me 85% of that NFL, then we do have our quarterback for the next 10 years. But that's not to say that Justin wasn't our quarterback for the next 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. Sucks.
Shout
All
out
right.
JF1.
Yeah. Big ups JF1, man. It's a sad day. But there's some people happy and they're telling everybody you just need to move on, Ace, and get over it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Trust the polls. Trust the process. Yeah. We'll see.
All right. We just
JF1 was part of the process.
JF1 was the process. That's the part that people have forgotten, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Look at his win-loss record. He only won 2 games.
Yeah, it's a quarterback stat.
Yeah, it's a quarterback.
Yeah. In other words,
97.1! 97.1!
In other words, Ace, you could put Tom Brady out there his first 3 seasons, and you could have put Tom Brady out there with literally XFL players, and he wouldn't have had the record JF1 got. You know, that's what I'm saying, because winning's a quarterback stat. You really, I mean, like if I was the GM, I would just pay the quarterback like 95% of the payroll.
Salary cap.
Yeah, salary cap. Yeah, it's that important, right? It's that important. It's the most important job in America. Hardest job in America.
Yeah, next to GM.
Hey man, I'm hearing these cats, bro. They talking about how important the tight end position is all of a sudden. And how these guys doing this and that, and how the wide receiver is overrated. I'm like, listen. The only reason those tight ends are open is because they don't want the ball to get to one of those guys running those 4-3 on the edges.
That's right.
Don't you forget that.
It's absolutely right.
Yeah. They be forgetting that. But all right, everybody. You know, I said it's a pagan holiday, but it's a time for family. It's a time for reflection, and to all the Christians and I think Muslims do something. I don't know, but you're Jewish and anybody else out there celebrating the Easter and the Passover. You know, paint some of those eggs black out there. It makes the black egg the most important one if you're gonna have a pagan celebration. Whoever finds a little black, dirty black egg, poor and stupid one, gets all the money. You like that, egg?
Yeah.
The goal should be able to find the dirty black egg and throw the drop dead gorgeous white eggs in the trash.
And right in the trash.
Right in the trash.
Make that dirty black egg the treasure.
The treasure.
Yeah.
Dirty, black, poor, stupid egg. Because that's what they think of you at the end of the day. All right. To all the kings and queens out there sliding through shy, you might be over in Kingston. This ain't Jamaica. Maybe you in LA, dipping through Inglewood, sliding down Manchester. Keep that head on the swivel. Watch your back. Check that blind spot. Check your 6. Guide your grill.
Guide your grill.
Knuckle up.
Mouthpiece included.
TATN.
Better guard your
And don't forget to
Don't forget it, baby. Don't forget it. Don't ever forget it.
Mouthpiece included.
Free cheap.
Better guard your grill.
Free Kales.